Three men, locked inside an isolated lighthouse, surrounded by a stormy ocean. Then, they vanished, without a single trace. The clocks had stopped. The table was set for dinner, but the men were gone forever. Welcome back to The Grim Files. Today, we uncover the terrifying mystery of the Flannan Isles. On December 26, 1900, a relief ship named the Hesperus arrived at the remote Flannan Isles, off the coast of Scotland. The island was home to the Lighthouse Lighthouse, operated by three experienced keepers, Thomas Marshall, James Ducat, and Donald MacArthur. As the ship approached, the captain noticed something terribly wrong. No flag was raised on the flagpole. No relief boxes were left on the landing stage. And most disturbingly, the lighthouse beacon, which should have been burning bright, was completely dark. The captain blew the ship's horn and fired a signal flare. Silence. No one came to meet them. A keeper named Joseph Moore rowed ashore and climbed the steep, icy steps toward the lighthouse. The entrance door was unlocked. Inside, an eerie, suffocating silence hung in the air. In the kitchen, a meal of cooked meat and potatoes sat untouched on the table. A chair was knocked over, as if someone had rushed out in extreme panic. The kitchen clock had stopped dead. Upon further inspection, 2 of the 3 heavy waterproof oilskin coats were missing, but the third coat remained hanging on its hook. This meant one of the men had stepped out into a roaring, freezing storm without his protective gear. Something had lured or terrified them into leaving their sanctuary. When investigators examined the lighthouse logbook, they discovered entries that sent shivers down their spines. On December 12th, Marshall wrote of severe winds, the likes of which he had never seen in 20 years. He noted that James Ducat was strangely quiet, and Donald MacArthur, a hardened veteran sailor, was crying. But official weather records from the mainland proved there were no storms reported on December 12th, 13th, or 14th. The sea was calm, yet the logbook described a terrifying storm raging outside. The final entry, recorded on December 15th, reads simply, "Storm ended, sea is calm. God is over all." What could make 3 tough, experienced men weep and vanish without a trace? Over the years, wild theories began to emerge. Some believed a giant rogue wave swept them off the cliffs while they were securing equipment. But why was the door locked? And why leave a coat behind? Others suggested madness, a murderous brawl where one killed the others and jumped into the sea. Paranormal enthusiasts claimed they were abducted by a sea monster or taken by supernatural forces that haunted the ancient island. Despite massive search operations, no bodies, no clothes, and no wreckage were ever recovered. More than a century later, the mystery of the Flannan Isles Lighthouse remains completely unsolved. To this day, visitors to the island report an overwhelming feeling of dread and the sound of phantom voices echoing in the wind. Did the ocean claim them, or did something far more sinister take the 3 keepers of Lighthouse? Drop your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this mystery, hit the like button and subscribe to The Grim Files for more chilling dark history documentaries.